different sort of strands to it. The first one is where we prepare shows for performance. So we get costumes, fit actors, do measurements, go to the rehearsals, that sort of thing. And then we take it into performance, where we make sure that all the technical things on the stage work with the costumes and the actors. That's like the first bit. And then the second bit is running the show, making sure we've got dressers and wig dressers who can look after it while it's in performance and make sure it looks as good as it did on the first day and maintain it. And then the third sort of bit of my job at the Young Vic is our educational side of it, which is where we do lots of seminars and work placements and different sort of training areas for people to come and experience the costume side of it. Seeing the show developing on the stage during the tech, because when you start the rehearsals and you measure the actors and you have your idea and your designs of what's going to look like, a lot of it can change before it reaches the audience, that first preview that people come and see. And I like watching that changing and being flexible enough to change it. We have done so many different types of show, and I like different types. I mean, I like the big shows we've done, the community theatre shows we've done, because we have so many extra people on the stage. We did a show recently called The Human Comedy with some local people, and making modern Lambeth and Southwark residents look like their 1940s counterparts was brilliant. I mean, we loved doing that. I never really thought it was a job I could do for a living. I came from the kind of background that I expected that other people did that for a living. I went into banking and did 6 years working in a bank. Very different, obviously, environment. Doing an Amdram thing in the evenings. And then I had a careers meeting one day when we were discussing my banking career, and the careers officer said to me at the end of the meeting, "We've been talking an awful lot about your theatre thing that you do and not very much about the banking thing. Maybe you should do the theatre thing for a job." And the only way I could see to do it was to do a degree in a course, because I was very pragmatic and I didn't want to just kind of like throw caution to the wind and jump into it. So I did a 3-year costume production degree, and then I started working in theatre after that. I think you need to work out what aspects of theatre you want to work in, because there are different paths for different types. If you want to be a costume maker, you really do need to do costume making skills, and you have to do some kind of tailoring or other course. It's very hard to do it without having those skills. But if you want to be an assistant or a supervising assistant, that's more of a kind of organisational thing, and you could maybe do that by just doing a different type of course without the making side of it. I would really explore all of the higher education options and see which one suits you.